Yo, Mugga Mafia. This is my reaction to the 2-1 victory over Fulham. Whew, what a game. Where do I start? So we've gone down 1-0. Very poor from Pogba. He's seen Luke, man. He's kind of passed him off to a defender without really checking. Somebody's picked him up. Lukeman's had a free run through. Very good finish. Why Maguire was ahead of Pogba in build up, I don't know. But Pogba should do better there. From then, um, all honesty, despite the fact Fulham have gone on a good run, I was coming here expecting to beat them. Not expecting to beat them by many goals, but expecting to beat them nonetheless. Cool. So now we've gone down 1-0. Nothing's really popping, knocking the ball about, it's going up and down. I think Lukeman got into a couple of threatening positions. Um, Bruno had a shot, hit the post, as Bruno does after not doing very much. Wan-Bissaka was getting busy down the right, a lot more busy than he's been getting recently. And then Cavani done what he usually does, crossing to the box from Bruno. Areola doesn't quite deal with it. Cavani's there to get the rebound 1-1. Cool. From there, I was expecting us to win, but despite that, we made very, very hard work of it. So we came out in the second half, we looked pretty good. Marshall, there's nothing about him anymore. Nothing. There's no energy. There's no impetus. The decision making is off. There's no explosiveness. He's very, very difficult to watch. Put my hands up after last season, his first season up top, first full season up top, his most productive season, especially how he played after lockdown. I was very much of the opinion that we should stick with him this season, see what he does. Thought he definitely had a 25, 30 goal season in him, and he's gone on to disappoint me massively. Where at the end of come to the end of January now, he's got two league goals. So poor today. Bruno wasn't good. I was really looking for us to rest him this game. Give Donny van der Beek a run out. He hasn't played in a while. We've got Liverpool on Sunday in the FA Cup, but we started Bruno. So the second half goes on. We're getting into dangerous positions, not quite executing, people missing chances, and then Paul Pogba. He's like we've said on Pogba Watch, like we've said on pods when you've listened, he's in the best form of his United career now. He scored against Burnley in the last game, the 1-0 win. Um, Lovely volley. And this was a left foot rocket into the corner, 2-1. More than made up for the error in the first half. Yeah, and then we made hard work of it after that because for me, a Pogba and Fred midfield pivot doesn't work. We know what Pogba's about. Even though his defensive contributions have improved recently, he is liable to switch off, like he switched off for the Ademola Lookman goal. That's why you need Matic in there to sit in there and just control the game. Control the game, comfortable receiving the ball off the centre backs, playing out of pressure, distributing, linking up with players further up the pitch. Fred just runs around. Like I always say, he thrives under chaos. And watching him today was so chaotic. Offers no composure, not quick, not particularly quick, not strong. Loftus-Cheek was bullying him all game. So once we went 2-1 up, what I wanted to see, the subs I would have liked to see, Matic come on for Fred to come and sit in front of the back line and give us that control and stability that we have when Matic plays. And I would have also liked for Donny van der Beek to come on for Bruno because Bruno was being Bruno. He got the assist. He always gets his stats. But in terms of ensuring the ball is retained well, in terms of making the correct decisions on the ball, he wasn't doing that. Again, Van der Beek, when he plays in midfield and less further up, so more of an 8 role, he retains possession really well. He makes the right decisions, slows the game down when it needs to be slows down, speeds the game up when it needs to be sped up. So I wanted to see him come on, but Oli persisted to just let the game go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Not too long after the goal, and we had our best move of the match, resulted in a Cavani header, which Areola saved. Good save. Cavani could have got a bit lower. He was fantastic today, by the way. Got stuck in, was linking up, was getting on the end of stuff. The thing about Cavani is you know what you're getting with Cavani. You're getting a guy who makes all the off-the-ball movements that you want again and again and again and again. And you're only really going to get the best of Cavani in a team that creates a lot of chances, which we don't do. But he puts in his shift. He isn't the player he was 2, 3, 4 years ago. You can see that now. But he puts in his shift, gets stuck in, tries to link up. And this is probably, for me, the best performance that he's had for us. Good value for his goal because he's always alive in the box. Cool. So that's how I was saying. We had a good chance for Cavani to make it 3-1. We didn't. I was like, as long as it stays 2-1, they're going to have a chance. Bring on Matic, control the game. He decided not to do that. So we're just going up and down, up and down. Loftus-Cheek had a good chance, which De Gea saved. The ball deflected off. Bailly almost went in right at the end. My heart stopped. My heart stopped right there because Bailly's been brilliant, and it would have been unfortunate if that deflection took it in. But we're back at the top of the table. Somehow, we're still doing it. I was really looking for a performance today from Martial and Greenwood. So Martial really disappointed me. Greenwood, he disappointed me too. I know the right wing is not his best position, but he really just stays high and wide for way too long. Sometimes I get it, you want to maintain the width, but they're not getting the ball out to you over there. When we're on the left-hand side, you need to be making those darting runs to the far post. So there's that option. You're that back post option. We've conceded enough goals that way, so we should know exactly how that works, but it isn't something that we use, unfortunately. So the game's passing by. He needs to be in positions where he's receiving the ball, facing the goal, and all he needs is 1-2 touches, and then he has a clear shot at goal. Where he's getting it, he's on the half turn, he's got a man on him, all he can do is receive it, pass it inside, and then jog back to the wing or jog back inside. So he needs to do more. He needs to do more. I know he's young, but he's talented, and we need him to deliver. We can't consistently keep winning games with just getting dribs and drabs from players here and there. We need another consistent player in our attack to go with Rashford and Bruno for all the complaints you can make about him. Shaw was again solid today, made some good tackles, got up the pitch. Again, he holds the ball up a little bit too much. Ideally, you'd want him to move it along quicker, but can't really complain about him. Fred was poor. Fred, Martial, Greenwood were the three players who really disappointed me today. Bruno's just Bruno. He finds a way to make an impact despite being sloppy throughout the game. Cavani was very good. Pogba, I have to give him credit for the goal, for doing what he does, which is a technical leader, trying to make stuff happen, committing players, playing passes through the lines. He did well in that regard. So yeah, 3 points, back to the top of the table. We've got Liverpool on Sunday. It's the FA Cup. Normally I wouldn't really care, but I just think it would be nice to get a victory over Liverpool. We haven't beat them in a while, which is why I wanted to see changes. Ollie, shocking game management at the end there, mate. Matic has to come in way earlier than he came in. Bruno has to come off. Rashford didn't really need to come. Rashford didn't really need to come on, to be honest with you. Just control that midfield, slow the game down, and just continue to try and hit them on the break. But despite the best efforts of not Bruno, of Ollie, of Fred, of Martial, we've pulled out the 3 points. And yeah, top of the table. Nice one. Leave a comment, subscribe, like. Thank you very much, people.